When innocent American children were being shot in school, their president, Joe Biden, was on a flight. On his way to the US from Japan, he was told an American teenager had shot dead 19 children, some as young as 7. Biden had a 17-hour flight to process this. When he landed, this is what he said.
And what struck me on that 17-hour flight, what struck me was these kinds of mass shootings rarely happen anywhere else in the world. Why? They have mental health problems. They have domestic disputes in other countries. They have people who are lost. But these kinds of mass shootings never happen with the kind of frequency they happen in America. Why? Why are we willing to live with this carnage? Why do we keep letting this happen?
Good questions. But shouldn't Biden be the one answering them? He is, after all, the president, the person responsible for implementing and enforcing the law of the land. He is the head of state, the head of the American government. In other words, Joe Biden should be taking responsibility for the breakdown of the rule of law in America. Instead, he's hiding behind rhetorical questions. Why do we keep letting this happen? Why indeed? He's feigning helplessness about what's happening under his watch. Here in Tokyo, Biden had a lot to say. He lectured Asia on the rule of law. He preached Putin on the need for peace. He spoke about law and order in the Indo-Pacific. But what about his own country? Where is the law and order? Where are the rules? Today, teenagers in America are carrying guns. Children are being killed in school. Women are being denied the right over their body. There are hate crimes, racist attacks at supermarkets. All of this is happening in Biden's own country, but he's busy telling others how to follow rules. Biden's America is one country where you're more likely to be killed by a teenager than a terrorist, and all the president has to offer is rhetoric. And he's right. America's gun terror is indeed unmatched. It does not happen anywhere else in the world. But Biden was supposed to be the one solving this problem, not complaining about it. Gun control was central to his presidential campaign. Biden said he empathized with people, he understood their pain, he pitched himself as a people's president, someone who lost a wife, even a grown-up son. Today, parents in Biden's America are devastated. They send their children to school one morning, only to bring their bodies back. It's the worst tragedy and pain that any parent can suffer. And parents in America are suffering it over and over and over again. What happened in Texas was the 27th incident of school shooting this year. And Joe Biden still wants to know why. Well, I will tell him why. It's because the Biden administration has failed, and Joe Biden is central to this failure. He's been in office for 16 months now. He's had enough and more time to tighten gun laws. He's had enough time to deliver on his promises. But today he's standing in front of mourning parents, trying to pass the buck to the people who elected him to office.
Where in God's name is our backbone to have the courage to deal with it and stand up to the lobbies? It's time to turn this pain into action. For every parent, for every citizen in this country, we have to make it clear to every elected official in this country, it's time to act.
It's a misplaced pitch, because America has acted enough. Year after year, Americans have participated in opinion polls. They have voiced their objection to gun laws. A lot of them have. Americans have elected a president who promised to be tough on guns. It's that president who has not kept his word. Today, he's pinning the blame on Republicans, blaming them for blocking amendment to gun laws, for banning abortion, for everything wrong happening in America.
It's time for those who obstruct or delay or block the common sense gun laws. We need to let you know that we will not forget. We can do so much more. We have to do more.
The Republicans obstruct, he says, and he's right. But what does the president do? Where is his accountability? Why has he not used his executive powers to protect his people? It's Biden who needs to do more. This man is a career politician. This is his second stint at the White House. He was President Obama's point person for gun laws. He saw Obama turn to executive actions to try and crack down on gun terror. Biden, in fact, had overseen this as Obama's deputy. He led a team. He proposed dozens of executive actions on gun control. When Biden ran for office, he promised to bring all of this experience to the table, but today he claims to be helpless, at the mercy of the legislature. This president wants to solve Ukraine's problems. He's ready to fight Taiwan's war. He wants to lead the Indo-Pacific into peace, but he won't protect school children in America who are being shot dead. Seriously, what gives? Either Biden has bent his knee to the gun lobby, or he thinks that America is so desensitized to gun terror that the death of 19 school children will have no political aftermath whatsoever. Either way, it speaks volumes about the failure of Biden's administration and of a society where the right to carry guns, it seems, is more important than the right to life. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.